Hello, welcome to Northside's virtual open house. And welcome to the science department. I am Mrs. Freeman and I'm going to be your science teacher this year. I can't wait to meet you all on Monday when everybody arrives back at school. Um, I must admit, I don't enjoy doing these types of presentations where I'm speaking to a camera. So tonight I have got a little Google slide presentation that I'm going to show you, and hopefully it will help you to get used to who I am and a little bit about me. So here we go. I'm going to load up our presentation and just share a few things with you about myself as your teacher for this year. So, my name is Mrs. Freeman, and like I said, I'm excited to have you in the classroom this year. We have a lot of things planned, and hopefully, it's going to be an awesome school year. So, some things about me. Well, you might think I speak a little bit differently, and that is because I am British. I was born in England and I was educated in England. In England, I attended a university called Warwick University, which is in the middle of England. It's a really nice university. I have a BCSC honours in biochemical science, and I also have a master's PGCE in secondary science education. So, some things that I am really proud of. Well, in the whole time that I have been teaching, which has been a very long time, I've taught all grade levels. So I've had experience at pre-K all the way through to grade 12. I've also experienced teaching in 3 countries. As I said, I was born in England, so I started teaching in England back in 1996. And then in 2007, I moved to America with my family. My husband works for Cummins, so we had the opportunity to move here. So I've taught in America. And then also with Cummins, we had the opportunity to go to India. So in 2012, we moved to India and I had the opportunity to work in an international school in India. Something else that I am extremely proud of is that I used to be the BCSC science coach for elementary education. I had the opportunity to work with all the elementary schools within BCSC. So I've probably been in your classroom where you've come from the elementary school that you've come from before you arrive at Northside. Another thing that I'm really proud of is that I am also the academic science coach. And in 2019, my team won the Indiana State competition. So we were the Indiana State champions. That was a great honor to be the coach for that team, and we did awesomely well. A little bit about my family. So I have 3 children, and as you can see in that photograph there, my eldest son is towards the back. His name is Henry. He is 20 years old, and he's just graduated with an associate degree in business administration. He's going on to do some entrepreneurial courses, so I'm really proud of his achievements. My other 2 children there are twins. So Annabelle and Max are going to be juniors at North School this year. So that's my 3 awesome children. My husband, Andrew, like I said, works at Cummins. We also, in our family, have the cutest corgis. So at the top there's a picture of Misty, who is the brown corgi. She is the oldest corgi. She is 3 years of age. And then the younger corgi, the black one, his name is Foggy, and he is 1. We live out towards the country in Columbus, so we have a great property where we can have other types of animals. And this year we've added ducks and chickens to our family. So there's a picture of my 3 white ducks who are hilarious that we watch each day waddling around our property. So they are awesome as well. Okay, other things that I like to do. As I said, my family takes up a lot of my time. We love spending time together. And one of the things that we like to do as a family is go to the beach. So I love the beach. I love to be by the ocean. I love to smell the ocean. I love to feel the air at the ocean. That is definitely my happy place. Another thing that I like to do, I like to cook, and I'm a big foodie. I like to use organic produce and come up with some great family meals. And we even have a garden on our property where we can grow our own organic produce. One thing that my family does love to do is to go out and eat sushi. So, whenever we're celebrating anything, whether it's an achievement at school or in one of our hobbies, or we just like to spend family time together, we tend to come together with sushi. So, that's one of my yummy passions. My daughter is a very keen horse rider. So there's a photograph there of her riding her horse. Her horse's name is Perry, and she loves that horse probably more than anything in the world. So we like to go and watch her and see her compete when she's in competitions. So that's something else we like to do as a family is support Annabelle when she's doing her horse riding. Some other things that I like. And these are just a few little clips. I love chocolate. So I'm a real chocolate nerd. I love milk chocolate. That's one of my passions also. I do like Diet Coke. I know it's not good for you, but there are things that are not good for you in life, and that is one of my weaknesses is Diet Coke. I like to go to Panera. I love to walk around Target. Like I said, I like to cook organically and use organic produce as much as possible. I love strawberries. So yummy strawberries up there at the top. And I probably spend too much time on Amazon. The Amazon delivery guy seems to be at our house mostly every day. So yeah, that's another thing that is probably a weakness of mine is Amazon. So you're probably wondering about science, what you will be doing in class. Well, in grade 7, we will be studying three main areas of science: life science, physical science, and earth science. We'll probably start with earth science in the classroom when you arrive during the first 9 weeks, and then move on to physical science, and then finish off with life science. Science is going to look a little bit different this year, and that's because of the coronavirus. So it will be more digital than it has been in the past. I'm working through a few things so that you get the best and the safest exposure and experience in science class. So hopefully we'll have a great time together this year, and there'll be more to come on that. I will say we do use an online textbook. It is called Discovery Education, and probably just like you did in elementary school, we work on It's Learning. So everything is linked through It's Learning. And on Monday or Tuesday, maybe once we're all settled in, I'll be showing you how to navigate around It's Learning and use your online Discovery Tech book. In the past, people have asked me about a class wish list. We have some very nice parents who are very supportive of the classroom, so I'm thankful for that. So things on my class list this year for a wish list, if you want to give to the classroom, these things would be greatly appreciated. So we've mentioned the coronavirus. It is going to be a challenge for us this year, but I'm sure we will overcome that challenge. But definitely, as we get into flu season, tissue boxes are a godsend. So parents, if you want to supply any of those, thank you in advance for those. Cleaning wipes, I know that you can't really get them in stores, but when they do start becoming available, I would appreciate cleaning wipes, along with paper towels. They're a little bit more absorbent than the towels that we have in school. We're very fortunate in science that we have got sinks, so I will be encouraging your child to wash their hands. Liquid hand soap would be greatly appreciated. As I mentioned, I'm a real big natural person. I do believe in organics and natural resources. So, one of the things, if you would like to donate to the classroom, would be green plants. Green plants will purify our air and also just make it a really nice environment when we're sat in the classroom and to have those nice plants around us. Um, like I said, we are going to do things digitally this year, but I'm hoping that we will be able to implement some STEM into our learning environment. I'm not sure how that will look, but as we go through the year and we see what happens with the coronavirus, I do have some STEM experiments, and I will be reaching out to parents. If you are able to supply any STEM supplies, just watch out for a remind message, and hopefully your child can experience that this year as well. Contact information. As always, there is the school telephone line. My email is there in the slide. And I just want to point out that we do have a class Instagram page. The Instagram page is new this year, so it's a newly created Instagram page. And if you search for Mrs. Freeman's Scientists, you should be able to find that. Our Instagram page is for sharing our class experiences. If you want to see what your child is doing in the class, or even kids, if you want to follow along with your pictures in class, Instagram is a great tool for sharing that with you. So that's our Instagram page, Mrs. Freeman Scientists, brand new this year. Only our class participants are allowed to join and parents. Okay, so that is the end of my little presentation. Hopefully, I've introduced myself, and I'm really looking forward to Monday and meeting your child. As always, parents, if you have any concerns, please reach out. Email is probably the quickest and the most effective way of getting in touch. One last shout out for the supply list. Please make sure that you have looked at the supply list. It is more crucial this year that everybody has their own supplies, because we can't share things. In science, the main things are your composition notebook, post-it notes, and glue sticks. But yeah, please bring in all your supplies. Make sure you're ready. If you have any concerns, just email me, and I can't wait to see you all on Monday. Okay, have a great evening. I look forward to Monday. Let me know if I can be of assistance to you or your family. I know it's a big transition coming to middle school from elementary school, but it's all going to be fun. We're going to have a great time, and there's nothing to be fearful of, kids. We're all nice on the Tyro team, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, speak to you soon and have a great evening. Bye.